Hey, a couple weeks ago, I got an invitation to go over to the NAC and see a lovely play called Saltwater Moon. I totally enjoyed myself. And you would too, believe me. We have the two actors in the play are here. Jamie Mack is here along with Holly Gauthier Frankel. How are you?
Very well. How
Loved
are
the
you?
show, by the way.
Thank
Loved it.
you.
Totally. I was there opening night.
Yeah.
Totally enjoyed it.
Cool.
Yeah. What's it like doing, it was about an hour and a half?
Yep.
One act.
Yep.
Two people. One show.
Yeah.
That's not easy.
No.
Like, there's a lot going on, right? But it is a conversation between the two of you, so
Yeah.
that may make it a bit easier.
It flows pretty naturally. I mean, David French was so wonderful at constructing that really realistic dialogue. It makes it easy. It makes sense the way the whole fight pans out.
This, by the way, is one of, what is it, 5 plays he did about the Mercer family?
That's right.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's the third one in the series, but it's the second one chronologically. So he goes back and forth in the timeline. The last play he wrote is actually when the characters are the youngest, and that's the character Jacob and his father when he's 16 years old. Whereas Saltwater Moon, he's 18.
Mary's 17.
As the story goes, obviously you two were dating, and then you took off to Toronto, like a lot of Newfoundlanders do.
Yeah.
And then you came back a year later.
We were keeping company.
We were keeping company. It was
That's
not
what
even
they say,
as clear as
It
dating,
wasn't even dating at that
not
point,
even
but you
necessarily.
left.
But I left. Something happens to Jacob and his family, so he says, he just can't handle being at home anymore. So he takes off and never says goodbye to her.
Nothing.
Did you just, did you just come back, or did you come back for her? That was one of the questions I had in my head when the play was going on.
I think it's an important question to ask: is why does Jacob come back? You know?
Yeah, because a lot of Newfoundlanders, because you're from St. John's and I'm from somewhere in the Bay. A lot of Newfoundlanders, a long time ago especially, went to Toronto for work, right?
Yeah.
And then they would come back, but they always wanted to come back.
Yeah.
And for whatever reason, because a lot of times they're drawn back.
That's right.
You know,
well, it's that push and pull of being from Newfoundland, and sort of, they talk about in the plays sort of, you kind of feel the sense of like a love-hate relationship.
Yeah.
I kind of only have a love relationship with home.
Right.
But I think there's a bit of it was tough life living with fishing, and like you could either join the army in the First World War or be
you were a fisherman,
that's it.
What's it like for you, Holly? Well, you're from Montreal?
I'm from Montreal.
What was it like for you trying to become a Newfoundlander? Because you fully had to become a to do the show.
Yeah, I followed this guy around like
that must have helped,
a barnacle.
right? That must have helped.
Yeah. No, and he helped me.
Because you did a really good job.
Thank
I was
you.
really impressed.
Thank you. That's one of the main things I was concerned about, as poor Jamie knows. I was like, is that all right? Does that sound okay? I don't know. In my family, we're Irish. We're very, a whole half of my family on both sides. It's that fire. There's that Celtic spirit that I sort of was able to channel.
I don't know about you, Jamie, but I often laugh, and it makes me chuckle when people, especially from what we call Upper Canada, Ontario,
the mainland.
Yeah, the mainland, try and do the Newfie accent, and it's difficult to do. Like, it's not easy.
No, it's not easy. It's not about pronunciation. It's more about a state of being.
Yeah.
And it doesn't really make me laugh. It kind of makes me enraged.
Yeah, because listen, don't do it unless you're in a play about Newfoundland, and you must. Do not. It's not worth it.
But Holly did a really good job. Even from the first day of rehearsal, I was like, wow.
Is that
pretty
right?
much got it.
Yeah.
And
then you just worked on it from there.
I just tried to.
So Saltwater Moon has been a couple weeks now, right?
Yeah.
You're wrapping it up soon,
This
is
is
that
our
right?
third
One more week.
Yeah.
One more week?
We close on Saturday night.
And today, both of you start working on Oliver.
Yes.
Yeah. So we rehearse in the day during this week and perform Saltwater Moon at night. Compartmentalizing that.
Yeah.
That's got to be interesting.
It's going to be
But-
amazing.
And when does Oliver open? Do you know?
December 9th.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
So you're both full-time actors at the NAC now. Is that
Yeah.
right? Is that how it works? I forget what the term is.
Ensemble
Resident
company, resident company ensemble members.
Jamie Mack, doctor. Yeah, because I was reading the whole thing at the play, and it's her first full-time at NAC sort of thing.
Yeah, and I believe Peter Hinton, the artistic director there, he sort of revamped or brought back in the English theatre acting companies.
Yeah.
The concept of having a company where every actor hired does at least 2 shows over the course of the season.
Yeah.
It's
It's so good for a two-person, one-act play. It's fantastic. I congratulate you both.
Thank you so much.
And I want to see more of that series of 5. Like I want to know more about that.
Well, yeah.
So
if you're a Newfoundlander, and even if you're a Canadian, if you like theater, they're all
David French's plays are an amazing legacy. It's beautiful.
Like people on this show, the actors here will work for food. So coming up, Anthony Sedlock's here. He's going to get in the kitchen. He's got some butter chicken if you're interested in something else he's cooking up.
It's 9 in the morning.
Yeah, well,
Hey.
well, it's lunchtime somewhere. All right, and there's tea. There's a tea festival. Of course, there's a tea festival in Ottawa. 9:34. We'll be right back.